Hi friends, welcome to Sailing Liberty.
We're really glad you're back.
Today we're gonna go to the grill party. We're gonna have a day off.
Yeah, it's our first time. We're gonna go barbecue with friends over at the Marina and see what it's all about, what kind of guys are showing up, sailors going through, and whatnot happening there at the Marina. It's gonna be delicious because Helen's been cooking already.
Oh yeah.
This week is gonna be action-packed, final preparations, things coming together, big things, little things, new things, old things. You name it, it's happening, and I got a feeling it's going to be a very productive week going forward. But we got to make sure we reach out our thoughts and prayers to the people that are in the path of the hurricane. God bless them. It could be us, and it could still be us. And we know we don't want to be in that position, and hopefully they have the strength to persevere. Also, we have a brand new patron of the arts today.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, Benjamin Moore. Welcome to the crew, sir. Very well done. Another crew member, a part of the boat here today, and you know what? That's what makes the world go around here, is our friends over at the Patreon.
Thank you so much. We appreciate you. Make it happen.
Yeah, it's a really big deal to us.
Yeah. Today on Sailing Liberty.
Boot Key Harbor. Yeah, it's the crossroads down this way of the Gulf, the Caribbean, the Atlantic, and points west like Mexico and Belize. It's a well-protected harbor. It's formed by Boot Key, which is pretty much a mangrove island, and Vega Key, which is the island everyone associates with Marathon, Florida. It's a beautiful place, gorgeous boats everywhere, and 220 some odd mooring balls. Highly respected operation, no doubt. Plus a great anchorage over by Boot Key. That's where we hang out. Everything you need is within a dinghy ride away. Boat yards, haul outs, marine stores, and provisioning. Not to mention, you can pull up to your favorite dinghy dock and have a nice lunch and a cocktail to go with it. Maybe an ice cold beer. You're going to meet lots of great people, all doing the same thing you are, enjoying life on the water. It's a little bit risky though, because they call it the Velcro Harbor. Some people have been here a very long time, and those are the people that help you the most because they know what's what, and they're always willing to lend a hand in an emergency, or just to let you know about the specials and the best bands in the area. The Municipal Marina gives you all the facilities you could ever want, and if you sign up for one of their deals, you will not be disappointed because it is a great value and great service.
Awesome, we're here. Woo. Hey Dad, ready for a picnic?
Yes, I'm ready. I hear there might be some gourmet fare here, trucked in by a boat. It's going to be a real crowd pleaser. Let's go find out.
We have been working really hard and we are planning a fun day, a little bit of the grill with our friend Kane, and I'm super excited. Life is not only about boat work. We have to do also something fun sometimes. Oh, look at that! Wow, so cool.
Yeah, I used to get a hold of the lighter fluid back when I was a kid, you know, and that's how you do it. You spray as much on as possible, but don't use it all though, because Dad will be pissed. All right, we got it.
Hey, it's on fire.
Good. What is this for? All right, so we'll get that going for a minute, and then what we'll do is we'll just dump it in there, and then the meat goes on next.
But the middle ones are like kind of crispy. We should turn those.
Rotate the middle to the edge.
Yeah.
You want to turn them? You know what we could do? Okay,
Ooh, look at that.
yeah.
These iguanas are reminiscent of dragons of yore. He's a big boy, but iguanas get up to 5 feet long and 15 pounds. Wow. I'll definitely want to see that someday, and I'll get you a picture, I promise. And this guy, particularly a male, it's got a lot of character, a lot of colors, and a lot of textures. They are a little scary looking, but they're actually very friendly, especially if they smell you cooking a barbecue. It seems like they come out of the woodwork, but who knows? They say they're omnivores. And
Wow.
this might be proof of that.
Beautiful. I like the more crispy pieces. Wow, beautiful. Chicken is perfect. Look at that. Bon appetit, it's ready to eat. Here we have a beautiful potatoes, bell peppers, green, yellow, red chili pepper, inspired from Greek cuisine, garlic, and chorizo sausage. For extra flavor, I fried it in butter and extra virgin olive oil. Capers, feta cheese, dill, and parsley. Feta cheese is kind of Greek flavor. Look how perfect it is. I like the crispy.
Chicken is perfect. And the salad is delicious.
Tradiso.
I can't wait to try it. I'll just get my own.
Klassikaline saslõk parimosa suvest.
It's a jungle out there, and you never know whether you're for lunch or you are lunch.
Oh my gosh!
That's what they say.
I heard iguanas taste like chicken.
Yeah. Now you know what it's like.
Very good, Helen. Lots of flavor.
Chock-a-block with flavor. That's right. Helen's Chicken. A real crowd pleaser here at the picnic table. Now back to you in the booth. Testing 1, 2, 3. You've done it again. Chorizo hash.
Times it lasts on.
Wow, that is incredible. Moist and delicious, plus it's crispy and savory.
Plus it's spicy.
All right, we're set. We got everything we need, and we're going to give you guys the lowdown on the Scuttlebutt. The best deal in town on the prices here at the City Marina in Marathon, Florida. Let's go talk shop. That's right, you could live on a sailboat for 20 bucks a month. That includes 4 pump outs a month. Not too shabby. Just bring your own sailboat and a good anchor, because you're gonna need it. Pretty tough holding in here, but once you get it set, it might be good for a good long time. You can't beat the people, the waters, the weather. Everything here is awesome. It's a lot of fun around here. You throw in a couple of happy hours and a couple of good dockside restaurants, so you're gonna get to land. No big deal, no trouble there. Throw that in it every time you come and spend some money at their restaurant. Now, if you want to spend a few more bucks and get to enjoy the beautiful accommodations at the City Marina, you can go ahead and rent yourself a monthly service at the dinghy dock. That's right around $300 a month, and that gives you a dinghy dock. It gives you showers. It gives you a clubhouse and laundry facilities, plus a lot more to go along with this. A lot of great people around. You're going to meet people really fast that way. And if you really want it nice, you're going to be right around $400 to get a ball in the mooring field. You better come early though, because once the season's on us, it gets sold out quick. That starts right around Thanksgiving, and there's no reservations. You got to get here with your boat and get hooked up, pay that bill, and you're in. But you know what? For us, the 20 bucks a month is great. We've been enjoying it for a long time, and it's been perfect. No sweat, no worries, and you can't beat the price. That's 20 bucks a month to live on a sailboat with all the services you need right in front of you. That's awesome.
I said, ooh, wait for my daddy old, wait for my daddy old, there's whiskey in the jar.
I think it's time to get to work. Let's get in there. We got a couple little electrical things to do, but pretty cool stuff. I can't wait till it's done, because it's going to be automatic. Come on, let's go check it out.
Back at one of my favorite places on the boat, the 12-volt cabinet, where we have our house bank, buffer bank, 12-volt, and we keep our starter battery for the engine and the generator. You know, we just recently did a battery protect from Victron to protect our house bank from over discharge, letting it only discharge to 12 volts, which is great. Check out that episode to see how that's done. And today we've decided to upgrade our upgrade. Right here is our switchboard that gives us the ability to combine for charging, for helping all the batteries in 12 volt land together, separate, however you want to do it. And today we decided to take one of those switches away and make it automatic. Yeah, it's a 12 volt, 140 amp smart battery isolator. It's automatic for the start battery. And what it really is, it's a voltage sensing switch. So when it has a voltage of 13.3 volts, it'll open up and allow that extra power from the alternator to go from the start battery into the house bank and beyond, which in our case would be into our 24 volt bank via a DC to DC charger. It's an Orion. If it can't happen, it will happen, because eventually everything happens. And today we're gonna limit those possibilities. Let's get started. This switch is coming out and this automatic switch is going in. You know, these switches work fine, but it's an accident waiting to happen. It's a nice switch.
Wow. Extremely big blocks with extremely big range. This is heavy duty.
Somebody did really get what they were doing. They put this together. The lugs are tiny.
Okay, guys, that is getting a little seasick. There is a cold front coming in, so we think we're gonna put the boom in, and the boat is rocking a bit.
But when the wind kicks up and gets cranking, the seas start coming at us. Try to cut that windage down a little bit, especially at night when you're not making solar anyway. It's science. Trust it. We're gonna let the dinghy go. We're gonna trail the dinghy tonight because it's gonna get rough. And we don't want the dinghy beating herself up against the boat all night. Just let her go back about a boat length behind the SUPs. Should be good. No sweat, no worries. All right, that ought to do it. It's just a little glow, but still got to take a few precautions and make sure you don't have to get up in the middle of the night to do it.
Be careful.
Get into a stormy night like this, you might as well center it up on the boom gallows to reduce your windage. Let the boat ride easy.
We did not have right kind of blocks. They're all too big, so we're going to bed for tonight, and tomorrow they're gonna go to hardware store. We thought it's gonna be a simple project, but it's not.
Good morning, everybody. Best part of waking up. We're trying to find it. We hope we have it, but it's not looking good. We have a lot of tubular ring connectors, but alas, not the right size. There's always something you don't have. We're gonna have to go and get the exact size. There's always something that you don't have. She's blowing a bit, but you know what? Things didn't get as bad last night as they could have. It wasn't a mistake to set for bad conditions. It was preparing for the worst, and the worst was prepared for, and she did not come. And I did not miss her visit, not one. But today we put her back to normal and let in the sun. Let's swing that boom and lift that paddle.
Getting paid shirt, no service, like they say. We thought it's a simple project, but now we are in a whole lot of figuring things out and traveling around. But it gives a great opportunity to see local marine store, mom and pops, And also, we have batteries to sell. So maybe they can help us to sell our 4 LiFePo 400 amp hour 24 volt batteries with a really great price. So let's see and find out.
Here we go. One giant step for little girl sailors. Come on, little girl.
Woohoo! Parkour! This couldn't be easier. If this pans out, we have a local marine shop and we don't have to wait on our Amazon deliveries. Here we are, on board Marine Goods.
Yeah, we do a lot of boat repairs.
Yeah.
If it was all just beers and sunshine,
Everyone would.
oh my God.
We got the new locks.
All right, they had them even right at the counter for us. This is our first time in here.
Onboard marine goods.
Guess what? They are good. And they don't have to tell you because they do it right in front of you. Look at that, perfect fit. That's what we want. These such small lugs, we really need them to fit well because we want a good contact area. The 2-pack, exactly what we need. Let's take a look around and see what else they have out here. This place is cool. Actually, really good prices. Guess that's a Mantis chain grabber. We have the history of Mantis chain grabbers here. All the ones you don't want. And now they have this, the M3 it looks like it's called. Something like that. Look at that thing. That could be an upgrade to our upgrade to replace our Kong. Let's consider it. It's 130 bucks though.
Beautiful. Wow.
Now it's quick. How quick is that to grab your chain? Very quick.
It's a great safety feature because right now you
Turning a screw. Kong was the best thing you could get that didn't incorporate plastic and rubber into this design. Now this looks like the best thing you can get. They even say it's the strongest link in your chain. Thank you. Now we're going to get the smart battery isolator installed to protect our start battery. Hopefully we have every part we need. That's a nice connector. Very nice. And now the piece de resistance, the hydraulic crimper. And for 6 gauge, it looks like we use die number 16. And we're in luck. Die number 16 is here already.
Tell us why you got the hydraulic crimper.
Well, we got this hydraulic crimper because it's the best way to make your connections. And in this cabinet back here, there's a lot of crimped connections and they're all hydraulic.
Releasing. Ooh.
That is a perfect crimp. And it's a perfect crimp every time.
Why do you heat shrink it?
We want to seal the moisture out of the connector. And so we use a heat shrink with glue on the inside, and it prevents the moisture from getting into the wire and slowly corroding it inside the insulation over time. Also gives a little bit of a strain relief there around the connection point. So when it gets tugged and bent away from there, going to give it a little extra radius for the bend.
Another project soon done. Dave has put so much research and effort into our electrical system, and I'm learning along the way. At first I did not even think that all the things are necessary what Dave has bought and installed, but the first time ever we could not even burn the lights on during Hurricane Elsa when we pulled away from the dock. So now I understand completely, living on the hook, everything Dad has done for the boat, and learned along the way. But it's still very, very complicated, all this electrical stuff. But I'm trying to do my best to understand everything that Dad is doing for our ship.
Before we make the attachment for the power cables, we're going to quick attach some control and indicator light cables. To get this little LED to come on, you need to have a ground. So that's got to get connected to the ground bus bar. And if you want to override it and have the switch under manual control, that's what this yellow line's for. Basically, it connects to ground or disconnects to ground so that you can manually control the switch. So I'm going to put a quick push button switch in. Not sure I'm going to mount it yet, but I'm just going to wire it up real quick. Wow, big shout out to Onboard Marine Goods. Thanks guys for the lugs. The hookup is much appreciated. And you know what? It's good to know you're there because you guys have top of the line stuff and it's all for boats, boat electric, boat ground tackle, all kinds of boat stuff. If you haven't been there yet, make sure you stop in right away. It's at 29th and Overseas Highway. Can't miss it. It's on the right-hand side as you head west towards the sunset. That's where we're going to. Boom! So let's connect it back up. We're going to connect the start battery, and by virtue of the start battery, this black wire right here goes to the alternator. So everything's now together. The alternator, start battery, and our automatic switch, which protects our start battery and our alternator. It gives the alternator a place to charge at all times, so there's never a lack of battery connected to the alternator. And it keeps our start battery from getting tied up, twisted up, tangled up in the house bank and discharged unexpectedly overnight because you left the fan on. It protects that starter battery, so it's always ready to start the generator or the engine automatically. It's a start battery protect. Oh yeah. And that's a really nice thing to have. You'll always be able to start her up when the time comes.
That is working on Prato. He's rebedding the deck organizer.
The holes are played out and the thing needed rebedded, so we're taking care of both things at once. They'll be rock solid.
Let's get these screws back in.
We're about to strip the paint from our rods. Yeah, we're gonna give the boat a little bit of the new look. The eye draws to these red rods, and when they are pretty, our boat looks prettier. So a little bit of cosmetic. Somebody threw this aircraft non-methylene chloride paint remover away, and we found it next to the dumpster. So they don't make strippers like this anymore. I gave up from buying strippers because I wasted a lot of money on them and I did not get any paint up. So we can now give it a try because it's free. So tell us, Ted, what are the rods for?
Well, the rods prevent water from getting into the boat. These scoops will catch the airflow, direct it into the rod box where it blows around, and then a second tube not directly connected to this scoop will then let the air come inside the boat.
Strong thing. I actually do it now like that. Start from here and move here.
This looks like original old paint, like it is some old paint.
I can see the paint is coming off. The red turns into golden.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, it's taking it off right before your eyes.
Yeah.
That aircraft stripper is the way to go.
Wow, look at that. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Golden.
I guess in air travel, you don't screw around with some of these lame strippers. You want good quality stripper that's going to get it off.
Well, you don't have time to waste, probably. These guys are professionals. We are doing little tiny jobs on a boat to make the boat look a little bit better until we get the boat painted. I'm gonna glue everything up and then I'm gonna let it sit overnight. Boat paint job costs a lot when we haul out the boat again. And before that, we do what we can. Right, Dad?
It's looking good. One little thing at a time. Once you do all the little things, that's a lot.
In Yankeetown, I spent like 3 weeks to paint the cockpit. Spent like 50, 60, 70 bucks. I'm not sure. And in the halfway, I was regret doing it because I thought it's a simple 2-day job and it turned into 3 weeks.
Yeah, but it paid off.
Yeah, for a little while. Now it looks like old again.
No, it still looks good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Woo. That is.
Getting a nice thick coat on everything?
Yeah, at first I did not, and now I can see it needs a thick coat.
Whew, that's really strong.
It's coming up. I decided to do this quick job until Dad is fixing up the Benetto, so something on Liberty gets done too.
Nice. Can't wait to see some fresh red paint.
Okay, that's it.
blessing of this beautiful night, the sunset time. What a beautiful day.
Wow. You know, when you're innovating, renovating, and integrating your systems and bringing your boat up to the best possible version of itself, things don't always go according to plan. You know, our show is basically live, so we are keeping up to date with you guys as quick as we're updating ourselves as time goes along.
Dad is not really happy with our new electrical battery
Control device?
Yeah.
That's right, it's getting kind of hot and we don't like it because it's there to protect us from parasitic loads, and it's a parasitic load. So we are looking at, with the help of a friend of ours at the marine goods store, a new version, a better version, a Victron version. So that will be an update hopefully by next week, and we will let you guys know as soon as we know.
Yeah. Thanks
for watching. We'll see you next time on Sailing Liberty.
And we look forward to seeing you on the next show. Sailing Liberty.